Hi everybody, Adrian Cohen, Upstage Artistic Director, and I'm here to talk to you about watching classical movies with your kids. Now, it's Christmas coming, winter break, and as we all know, it's going to feel like Groundhog Day, go on and on forever and ever. And so, you know, I think this is a good time to introduce your kids to these great pieces of art, these movies. Of course, they're not easily accessible, and that's the reason why I'm going to talk to you about how to get them involved. They get to watch and enjoy a lot of things that are very accessible, I think, in this world. We saw a Netflix film last night, and it was all very nice about Christmas or whatever. This is something different. This is actually forcing them to watch something which isn't as easy to watch. But once they do, then they'll hopefully get that sense of joy, and it's something they'll remember for the rest of their lives. So the first thing we're going to look at is Singing in the Rain, 1952 Singing in the Rain, which I'm sure you've all seen. But, you know, let's start easy. It's a great movie. I think it's the greatest musical movie ever made. But, you know, that's up to, you know, other people to decide as well. I think that, you know, the principles that I'm going to talk about with this film apply to all the films that we'll talk about. So the first principle is you have to watch this film with your kids all the way through together. It's not one of those put on a film, okay, watch the film, kids, see you in an hour and a half. They love watching things with you, particularly if it's good. And of course, you're going to be guiding them and sort of trying to make sure that they stay on, you know, the straight and narrow. The next principle is keep it all quiet and as few distractions as possible. You know, you cannot have things happening where they're going to sort of drift off. You want them, I think it's a good concentration exercise, you want them to be engaged all the way through the film. The next thing is, and this is important, you've got to get them through the first half an hour. The first half an hour is crucial, and that's the reason why, generally speaking, they don't watch these kind of movies. They can't get through the first half an hour. So your job is essentially to get them to the half an hour point where they know what's going on. And if they do, and they understand the general story, then you won't probably have to intervene again. They'll be glued. So, Singing in the Rain, I think it would be good to buy. Some of the other movies that we're going to talk about, I think you can access on YouTube. I think you need to buy this. I don't think it's that expensive. Or rent from Apple. You know, they've digitally remastered the film, so it looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, there's a great moment where, remember after he met Kathy and he's sort of questioning himself as an actor, and him and Cosmo walk past a number of film sets where they're shooting different films side by side, which is what they did. Well, the depth of field, for the first time I saw this film and nearly fell off my chair because I could see every single detail that's going on from each different movie. It's absolutely fantastic. And, you know, there's other things as well to look out for. The tap dancing in Moses Supposes, Donald O'Connor's looking at his feet because it's so difficult. Gene Kelly might be the greatest dancer, certainly in the movies, maybe apart from Fred Astaire. He's not looking at his feet. Debbie Reynolds was 19 when she did the film. It's just incredible what she achieves through working with Gene Kelly every day in the dance studio. Gene Hagen, brilliant comedic performance. The whole sort of sense of going from silent movies to sound. It was such a great epochal moment in culture, world culture. So there's plenty of there to look at, but just sit with them, and if they get stuck, you stop and you basically say, okay, what's going on here? So that's Singing in the Rain. Good luck with it, and next time we talk, I think we'll be talking about Charlie Chaplin's City Lights. Enjoy.